G'day, this is Daniel Watson here from Vertec IT Services with Cybersecurity Tip number 51. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since my last one. Life just got busy. All right, today what I'm talking about is your website. All right, if you're a business and you're making money off your website, i.e. it's part of your day-to-day business process where money leads, whatever forms get filled, it leads part of your business process, and at the end of the day, money comes into your bank account, then you need to be looking at what your website hosting is doing. For instance, a lot of people start off their website and they're with a cheap hosting package because they don't know if the business is really taking off or not, early days, right? If you're paying like $30 per annum or $60 per annum or something silly like that, really tiny, small change, chances are your website's not being backed up properly. There's no human interaction. It may not be actively updated to keep the vulnerabilities that are inherent, that are found within the WordPress site or what have you. So you're at risk, and your chances are you're also on a shared web host with other websites, right? So that magnifies the risk because those websites may not be backed up, they may not be being secured properly, not having their modules updated and kept up to date and have the vulnerabilities patched, right? So if they get hacked, your web host is taken out at the root level. Right? They control all the websites, and then you're at risk. All right, and how can that risk show up? Well, we had a relatively new client got taken out. They had their IP address that their web host is on got blacklisted. All right, which meant that people couldn't go to their website through certain browsers, and also if they had certain web vulnerability, web protection in place for their computers, and also because they got blacklisted, their emails for when they were sending out loan documents were going into junk mail. This directly costs them money and stop things coming into the top of their sales funnel. So if you're paying like less than say $100 a month for web hosting, and it is making you a multiple of that, then consider talking to your current web hosting provider and ask them if there's a better plan that you can be on where they're actively managing your website vulnerabilities, making sure it's patched, making sure it's properly backed up and they can restore it to another host quickly, all these kind of things. All right, so kia kaha, have a great one. Cheers.